Welcome back to video number 3, showing you our current updated market. This is the DISSTON Heights community. Right now, the people that are working in downtown, they use Central Avenue to commute to their home. This is a family style neighborhood, very low traffic, very low business. If you need businesses, you just head out. But that house right behind us is selling for more than $600,000. Austin, this is an excellent place to do both things, to buy something and just resell it and get out of it. But if you're someone who wants to build a portfolio, it's an excellent place to have a midterm rental, which is less competitive than a short-term rental and makes roughly about the same amount of money once you account all the expenses to run a short-term.
I'm super impressed with the neighborhood, Luis. As we've been driving through it, you can see that there's a lot of dilapidated properties, but also a lot of properties have been redone and actually some new construction.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful neighborhood, and like you said, it's close to amenities like St. Pete downtown. And then, I want to talk about how you can get into something, just, any one of these properties here to do a fix and flip. You can get into them at around 10 to 20% down. And a couple different paths for you to look at is, obviously there's the flip path. If you want to make some money and get some more capital, do more flips, that's great. And then there's the hold path if you want to BRRR it, which stands for buy, renovate, rent, and refinance. And we can dive into that. I think we actually have another video just on the BRRRR method. But there's the perfect amount of properties in here, just like you said, as far as ones that have been redone. So we have comps in the area, which is big for us, right? And then ones that need to be completed. And Luis, like you said, that you're going to be knocking down doors, cold calling, and stirring up the market just in this neighborhood alone.
We'll be back to this location shortly. One more thing that I like to bring up to our clients is a lot of my clients there have 60 wholesalers sending text messages and buy here, buy there, buy there. Yep. And some of those deals are incredibly good options that you should buy. But what Austin and I do here is we've gone through extensive research. We've accumulated data and we're making decisions based on previous experience. And we know that if you buy a home right in the street at the right price and you use our people for contracting work and you get the place remodeled and you get the right insurance and you resell the place and you list it with the right agent, it's gonna sell. It's going to make you money. We have 3 more properties to show you guys. We're going to go ahead and take a look at a home that is a potential purchase, something that we could consider as a fix and flip.
Yep.
We're going to show you a home that we've already purchased and it's halfway done through its process of being flipped. And then we're going to finalize our guide right there at that property, just showcasing you. We wanted you to see that. We wanted you to see people pulling up to the open house. We wanted you to see that this is our current market. It's a thriving market and it's an updated market. If you were here 2 years ago, it would have been 20 cars.
Yes.
And that's what I believe is going to happen in 2026, 2027.
As we see these rates come down, it's just going to turn up even more than it is. But like you said, this is a protected neighborhood. It's a really good neighborhood, and it's going to bring a lot of attraction.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the next video, guys. Tune in to number 4. All right, here's an example home, DISSTON Heights. Location of the house within a neighborhood. They listed at $519. They were on the market for 4 days, 1,300 square feet, and they sold for a little bit more than they asked, close to $400 a square foot in the month of September 18th of 2025. So as you can see, it's a pretty recent compared to the time of recording, editing, and posting these videos. So this is what the front of the house looks like, and you can take a look at the interior quality. I'm just pointing out to the level of upgrade. It's not very common. They've gone above and beyond. They've made some extra details on the island bay, making sure that the granite is covering a little bit more in the backsplash. Everything's matching really nice. The cabinetry, look at the light fixtures, everything looks really, really clean. The floors very light tan. Now they did decide to go with some color on that room, on that dining room. You have to have a dining room, you have to have an office room. The master room did have a small master bathroom. I did not see a big bathroom or anything like that. So if you have a bigger bathroom, if you have something nicer than that, you could charge more. And once again, this is after the slow market that we just suffered from the elections, from the hurricanes. Market was very stale, and now that we're closing into the end of the Q4 of 2025, when we're expecting to see less activity, we're actually seeing these houses selling faster. Now I'm gonna switch gears here and show you what the house looked like before they actually flipped it. It was on the market 0 days in July, 2nd July. They actually offered at $245, and the sale price was at $233 a square foot. 0 days on the market. This is what the property looked like. So again, you're coming in, you're not necessarily wanting to go nitpicky things. You're gonna demolish most of what you're seeing and start over. So all you're trying to do is get a good deal. They're offering the house at $325,000, and it's sold for $310. So it's a $15,000 difference, not $25,000. $50,000 difference. If you come in and you're, hey Luis, to start offering $200,000, that's not even covering the cost of the land. So just so you understand, the land alone in this neighborhood is $285,000. So it's like you're buying the building for very little. Okay. All right, I hope you enjoyed. That was the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on video number 4.